Alright guys, I am back for my final video of this series. I'm so excited that I am done. First of all, I am really ready to be done with this paper line. I'm actually probably ready to take a little bit of a break from scrapbooking. It's not that I've scrapbooked a ton. I mean, I've scrapbooked quite a bit today and then some yesterday. I just completed so many layouts. I'm ready to take a little bit of a break from scrapbooking for a little while anyway. Not for too long, I promise. But I'm so excited also because I got 24 layouts done. And I got over 50 pictures scrapbooked. So I'm so excited about that. And I'm excited to show you how they turned out. Some of them aren't totally different from the last time you saw the page. They just have a photo and a few stickers and embellishments added. Some of them I added quite a bit to and spent more time. Some of them I added in a second page to them via a divided page protector, and because I had more of a story to tell and more photos to fit in that story. And so I didn't end up really doing any more like I did a little bit of stamping. I don't think I even did any more misting. I think what I had done, I was able to work within those parameters. I did want to note that this is larger than like what I've ever done as far as this process. Like I usually do 10 to 12 layouts because usually with a collection pack you don't have nearly as many papers as what I started off with today, or not today, with this kit. I had the full 12 by 12 paper pad, the full 6 by 6 paper pad, and you can see I don't have much of it left. So 24 pages was probably a little much. The last like 7 or 8 pages I was just ready to be done. And when you get to that point too where you're just about out of supplies, what I would do is I would kind of pile them in front of me, and I'd have my photos figured out, and then I would just start kind of dividing what I have left to the pages, because you don't want to run out and have a couple pages where you have no supplies. Not that I couldn't pull from my stash, but I really wanted to just use these supplies and use up as many as possible. So really quickly, I want to show you what I did end up using up, so you can see what I have left. As you can see, you know that huge stack of paper, or the huge pile of papers, and all those embellishments I started off with. You can see it in my Kit Love video of the Amy Tangerine kit, and you can also, they're putting it together, or you can also see the paper after I cut it apart in the #1 video of this series. So you can look back at both and see how much product I started with. I did decide not to even deal with the chipboard pieces. I put them away into my chipboard bucket and just decided that with how much I had to get done, that there was little chance I was going to do anything with those, because they pretty much need to be painted or something, you know, covered or something. And I just decided, you know what, I have enough pre-made embellishments that I don't have to do anything to make, you know, just to be able to put it on the page. And when you have this big of a project, it just didn't seem worth it. Now, if I had a smaller, like maybe half, then I might have spent more time, you know, decorating those or whatever, and then using those on my page. I just made the decision I'm not going to deal with them. It's not like they're the color scheme of this paper line. They were just plain chipboard. I can use them on anything. Okay, so really quickly, this is all I have left of the chipboard pieces. If you remember, it was 2 6 by 12 sheets full. That's all I have left of those. This is all I have left up of the photo corners. Again, that was another full sheet as well. I used up all of the resin bows, all of the borders, all of the wood veneers. What else? Was that it? That's all I can think of right now. I used a lot of these pink letters. I got a lot of those used up. And then, I know it's going to be hard to see, but I used up a few of these, which I really like them. I just didn't need them very much. I used up a good portion of the sticker book. You can see there's not a ton left. I have quite a few of the 3x4 cards left, but again, this is that whole Project Life kit plus the cut-aparts, so I did get quite a few of those used. I don't have a lot of the 4x6 left, and again, this was Project Life plus the cut-aparts. I think this was a cut-apart. between the cut aparts and the die cut package, this is all I have left. 5 pieces. Okay. I got a good portion of, not a good portion, I got a few of those used. I have a good portion of them left. I did get some used. And this is it for paper. I have one 12 by 12 left. The leaf paper, I'll probably put that with my fall papers. You know what? I figured it out when I was working with it. It was a combination of the neutrals I didn't like, and it was this brown that I didn't like. Actually, either of the browns. Like, this is darker. I call it poopy brown. I've never been a fan of it. And this yellowish brown, I'm not a fan. And I figured out as I was working that that's what I really didn't like about the line. So this like brown looks better. But then you have the browns and the grays together, and I really struggled with that combination for some reason. And then you had some like grays that were light and some that were dark, and it would just, I don't know, it just wasn't my favorite paper line to work with. But I love how my layouts turned out, and I think they turned out really good. I got so much accomplished, and to know what I started with and to have this be it, I am pretty darn happy with that. So, okay, let's get started here. I'm not going to go into a ton of detail, obviously, because it'll be too long. Really quickly, I want to show you the layout that I did before I started this process. And this is a layout I was doing when I decided that I wanted to do the process, because I was having a hard time working with it, but I did get this one completely done before I did that. So I wanted to show you that I had, completed this as well. I'm going to move this out just a tad bit, see if it'll help. Oopsie. There we go. Okay. So this is one, and again, this was not part of the process. This was one I had done before I started. And so basically I had 4 photos on here, and I did some layering here. I did my title and journaling here, and then some layering down here. And I added in some enamel dots, and then used up some of the stickers and chipboard, flat stickers, die cuts over here as well. So, and then I did some stamping in the pink. It's a Stampin' Up! Pink ink pad, I believe. And it really worked out well, because the pictures are of them making Play-Doh, and they're in balls and they're different colors, and that really worked well with that polka dot paper, I thought. So, and the multicolored and paper and stuff like that. So that is one layout that I got done with this Amy Tangerine collection. So basically I got 25 plus layouts done, because I did some divided page protectors as well. So there's that. Okay, take a quick drink so I don't get a dry throat here. Okay. This to topple over here. Okay, so actually I'm going to move these out of the way, because otherwise I'm going to have a mess. Okay, so here is one layout, and this is part of a series, it's like two 12 by 12 pages with a divided page protector in the middle. So I'll just show you this one really quickly. And I didn't do a lot more to this one than what I had already done. I added some enamel dots, some stickers, wood veneer, ribbon to that, and I journaled on the tag, and then some stickers and enamel dots. This one was towards the end, so I was 1, running low on supplies, and 2, I was ready to be done, so I kept it quick, and it still looks really cute. It's a really cute layout, and I like how that turned out. And so then basically I have the page that will go next to it is this one here. Make sure you can see it there. And again, just I added in one photo, added in some die cuts, wood veneer, some stickers, and then this is going to be in the middle. So in my album, it'll just be in the 3-ring binder, it'll just be in the middle. And I just added in a couple photos, 2 of the 3x4 cards. I added this wood veneer here that I had backed with some patterned paper, and then the back is another photo, and then one of the 4x6, and then some die cuts and stickers and stuff. So there's that. So this is a nice little weekend getaway. Whoops. All done here. Whoops. There we go. All done here, and just this little, when I put it in the album, it'll be like this. So yeah. Okay. So those are done. Okay, and then this is one This is one from our trip to Colorado, and this one I didn't add a lot to either. I added the wood veneer, some more pattern paper there, one of the stickers. I added in some of the photo corners and that kind of wood grain look. And I think that's all I added, honestly. I could have journaled on the tag, but I just journaled down here. I felt like it needed something down here. And so maybe I think I have more. Well, no, that has a cool design to it. I'll just leave that as it is. Sometimes with these tags, you could add in a smaller photo to the tag, and that is really cute, especially with these vellum envelopes where you can see through. So anyway, so that's that one. There's another one. And here I just kept the base. I added the photo, and then I just worked this way with each direction and added the resin bow and some die cuts and stickers and chipboard shapes. This one ended up being a little crazy, but I like how it turned out. I think it's fun. And yeah, so just a lot of layering, that one. And I journaled here and here to kind of keep with that feeling there. Not feeling, but that design. Okay, and then here's another little series of, actually it's not a series, it's just a 2-pager here. So I have, my daughter is doing this trampoline jump. And, sorry if you can't see here, I'm going to just put these away as okay. Sorry guys, trying to figure out the camera here. Okay, so here I have this layout here, and then this will accompany it because it has some more pictures that I didn't need to scrapbook by themselves. And so here I just basically added in some of the stickers and enamel dots and the title, and then I used some of the photo corners as arrows there, and journaled here, and then here I just filled in some photos, used some of the journaling cards, and then over here used one more journaling card with a chipboard sticker. Okay, there's that one. Oops. And one more of those. Okay. All right, this one I really love how it turned out. I'm not sure why there's glue on there. Okay, so here I added in quite a bit. I added in a pretty long title, some of the stickers and die cuts, some of the chipboard here, another sticker. So not a ton, but I added a few things. Then I journaled, and then again I have an accompanying page here, and I used a 3x4 card there, and I used a different one because I didn't like the back, and then just added a sticker in the middle there. So there is that one. See how once you add the photos, the layouts don't seem nearly as busy, or if they're busy, they work once you add the photo in. I don't know how to explain it, but okay, so here's this one, and I love how this one turned out. I remember that I had a picture of us eating our lunch while we were looking out at Rocky Mountain National Park, and so I'm like, oh, that'd be a perfect time to use the silverware and eating motifs that were in the line. And so I used those here, and I added in some of the vellum stickers throughout the page, used a chipboard, and then added in a journaling card here, and then just to add one more layer up there that brought in all these different colors. I like how that turned out. So there's that one. Okay, and then this one. Okay, so this one I just added in the titles and stickers, arrows, some chipboard stickers, the leaf stickers. Not too much that I had to add in here. The papers really worked together well, and I'd already put down this here, so that kind of guided me in the direction and as far as where to place the photo and what kind of photo to get. So, you know, it needed to be horizontal to work with how I had them layered. So yeah, there we go. Sorry guys, I'm not gonna be too detailed, or I could be here for forever. I love this one, and it's super busy, but I think it turned out really cute. I just love how this one turned out. Make sure you can see it first here. Okay, so I just added in like some I just added in a whole bunch of stuff to this one. I had a lot of fun with it. I used up some of the border strip and wood veneer and some of the tags and some chipboard and stickers, and just had a really good time with this layout. I used this she here because I ended up making a layout about my mom, who was in this photo, and I wrote about that down here. And I love this little die cut tag, so I would need to get some of the darker gray throughout the layout. So I just added in layers until I felt like I had, enough greens and enough dark grays and enough of the orangish red, and just kind of added till I felt like it worked color-wise. So I really like how this one turned out. I think it's a lot of fun. Yeah. Okay. You guys bored yet? Okay, there we go. Okay, I like this one too. The ones I'm not such a fan of are going to be probably the last ones, in which I just wanted to be done with it. So, and this one, I really like the photo in this one, which I think is why I really like it. It's nothing spectacular. I'm not even a huge fan of the pattern paper combination, but I like how it pulls in the yellow from her shirt, and I have the greens with the greens in the photo, and I just added ribbons to the tag, put in these chipboard leaves over here since we're in the outdoors. I thought that worked fine. And then added a bunch of enamel dots and a couple stickers. And I felt like I needed to get the green over here a little bit. And I used one of the 4x6, no, this is actually one of the 6x6 pages. I just cut it down and cut my photo down and made it a photo mat. And not too much went into that one. So once I had my basic layers down. Okay, now we are out of the vacation photos, and these are just some other random pictures. These are pictures of me and my girls' feet all prettied up, and so I thought it'd be pretty to get this multicolored paper for this picture. And someone did ask me, and I don't pre-plan my pictures. I basically just grabbed my most recent photo album, and that's another thing that I do that some people probably would be nervous about, is I go to my most recent pictures first because those memories are fresh in my head. If I put the pressure on myself to get older ones done first, then by the time I get to my newer ones, then those memories are out of my head. Even if I write stuff down, when you're still in the moment and it's fresh in your mind, that's the best time to get a scrapbook. So I just pulled out my last two most recent albums and just grabbed photos, because if I take a photo, I know there's a story I want to tell. And otherwise I wouldn't have taken it. Does that make sense? And maybe that's too simplistic, and I know that's going to lead me someday to live in a hoarded house of full scrapbook albums, but it's worth it to me to do that. So anyway, this one was a lot of fun. I kind of created the layers here, and I just extended it out a little bit with the photo. I used a photo corner, just some chipboard, and I was able to use all the chipboard stickers. I just took advantage of, if I need, like here we have 3 pairs of feet, and there was one that I showed you a little bit ago that I used the number 1 because it was just my daughter by herself, and a lot of times I have trouble using numbers on layouts unless it's like a birthday. So I was happy to be able to use those, and use some border strip here, which I think I'd already put that down, maybe. I'm not for sure. No, I hadn't. I added that. That I had put down, so I just did an arrow sticker to that to focus on that little saying right there, and did some layering, and the colors are really fun. I really like how that came together. Okay, another one here, and this was the one I talked about could be a little limiting because I had pre-put this sticker or this die cut down, and what I did was I knew I had these photos. I'm like, you know what's a better time to use those photos about everyday routine than when I actually have a layout that says it on it. So I used it as was and got these photos of my daughter helping me fold laundry, and I stamped there, and then I did some little chipboard stickers here and here, a sticker here that talked more about routine, and then I titled it My Helper. and then journaled here. So that's how that one turned out. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not talking about everything. Like here I layered some of the border strip. I'm not going to go into every detail, but you know, that's why I kind of talked to you about what I had fully used up, is, you know, everything is on the layout somewhere. So, all right. So if I forget to point something out, that is why. Okay, this one I really love, and again, this is one where I love the story, and it was really special to me, so I kept it fairly simple, and really just added with a photo, and then just added some layers here and here. This I brought in from this side, and then I added this sticker and this die cut, some enamel dots, and the bow, and the chipboard heart, and then this chipboard I love you there. So didn't do a ton to this one, but like how that one turned out. If I kept with certain color schemes of the paper line, I absolutely loved it. But if I forced myself to work with some of the papers I wasn't a huge fan of, then that was when I struggled. It's like these I absolutely love because they're the color mixes that I love. I love this mint green and the pink and the yellow, and so had a lot more luck with these, and I'm much more happy with these layouts. This one was a lot of fun. Oh, this is also a 2-pager because there were multiple pictures from this little story, and love how this one turned out. A lot of fun, very girly, and got to use some of the bows, and I stuck with the pink and yellow, but then I added in some of this light brown, and so I kind of made sure I had bits and pieces of that light brown in here, and I did that with the enamel dots as well. And then here on the back, oh, I didn't do anything, so I just added the photos, plain and simple, there. So make sure you guys can see it okay. There we go. Okay. Love this one too. This is one of the first ones I did, so you can tell I was very gung-ho with the embellishing. But I love how this turned out. Just lots of fun, I use photo corners and as arrows. I used some of the stickers and die cuts, and I pop dotted some, and that was already there, so I just tucked that picture underneath. I think that was maybe there too. I think, yeah, these and these were both here. So I got photos that matched the words that I already had on there, and then just added in this tag and these guys, this guy, the enamel dots. I think I added this up here because I felt like I needed another multicolor something to take care of that corner. And photo corner here, that I titled here. So really love how this one turned out. This one wasn't a favorite, and again, now that I'm looking at it, I realize it's because I don't like this color brown, this brown graph paper. I mean, it's a fine neutral, but I think, I don't know, it just isn't my favorite. So, I mean, it matches, like, the paper here, and, like, these and stuff, but, I don't know. Anyway, so, I still like it. I added in enough bright colors to make it more my style. But, yeah, I just added in some die cuts here, titled, some chipboard, another die cut there. And I think I added in this, no, that was already there. So I just worked around that today 3x4 card I'd put on there. And some enamel dots and photo corners here and here. And yes, I love enamel dots. They're like my favorite thing ever. They just help add that special little touch to the layout. So, okay, this is a series. Again, I'll start with this one. This one I really like how it turned out and ended up with a lot of layers. I think I started out with quite a few layers too, but I added in this wood veneer and some chipboard here, 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 and some enamel dots and some of the vellum stickers. I did stamp that in that little box there, and journaled here. I think I maybe added, yeah, I added both of those in, and then I put a photo corner over here just to bring in some of that yellow over this way. Yeah, so then I have, this is New Year's Eve night, and so I wanted to just keep all the pictures together because I didn't feel like it needed to have more than a couple layouts. So I have this layout that will go next to it then. And this one I just added, just one moment. Okay, sorry about that. I'm glad I answered it. It was my child's teacher, and she's not sick or anything, but there was an incident at school, and she just wanted me to tell me about it, and luckily it doesn't involve my child doing something naughty, and my child's okay. So anyway, so this is the second page that was part of this whole evening, and I just added some stickers and die cuts and chipboard. I stayed with like that green, blue, yellow scheme, which worked out really well with this page. And you know, that craft is kind of already in there with the tag, and I thought that they were gonna go well side by side. They aren't, you know, definitely not a double page spread, but they'll go fine together. And then on the middle one, I just stayed with that same color scheme. And I just did the 4x6 card, added a couple of stickers and chipboard stickers, and then I have just 3 photos in the back. So that is a complete event, basically scrapbooked. Okay, these are the ones that aren't my favorites. Well, I mean, I like them, but they're the ones I kind of did when I was ready to be done with this whole process. And as you can see, it's just a little over halfway, probably. No, more than that. I think maybe I have 8 left, so a little more than halfway, which is typically when I would have been done with a normal like collection pack. So anyway, it turned out fine. I just basically I changed this. It was here. I changed it here. Added in some more blue paper there to get in some of this blue. My mom was wearing a blue shirt, and I added in this this ugly brown border strip. That's the brown I'm just not a fan of. There, but I wanted to use it, and I had the brown. It's pretty here. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, but I wanted to get some more of that down here, and I have it here as well. And so I just added this chipboard, and because this is laid out about one of our favorite places to eat, so I thought that worked fine there. And a little chipboard sticker there, and that was it. I just left it, and I journaled and called it good. I might go back and add in one more little stamp here. I'm going to actually do it really quickly because otherwise I'll forget about it, and then it will drive me crazy. And I know, guys, sorry. I feel like it just needs, I feel like I'm trapping space here, and for some reason I feel like if I just get one more little, oops, that's going to be crooked. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay. There. I like that. It looks darker now, but it'll dry lighter. I feel like that looks better for some reason. Okay. Sometimes your eye just catches things and you know how you think you can fix it. So anyway, that one is not real fancy. The pattern papers really kind of do the trick for that one. This one, I just added in a title and a sticker there. The little bow here, sticker there, photo corner, sticker. Didn't add that much. Again, at this point, I'm running out of stuff that would work. So you saw how very few dimensional stickers I had left, so didn't have a ton to work with. Same with this one. I just added this bow here, this journaling card here, photo corner and arrow sticker here just to get that green kind of throughout here, and journaled and called it good. So this one I'm not super happy with. But that's okay, because I have a lot of pictures from this day, and it's not a huge deal if this will be in the album, and then I'll hopefully have the other ones scrapbooked in a style I'm more happy with. But this orange paper had scrapbook related words on it, so I just covered it up and left a little bit of the orange there because I wanted that orange to still be there. I just layered a couple more pattern papers. I put the title here, Walk, added in these chipboard flags, and called it good. So nothing fancy there. This one, the base of the layout was really cute, so I didn't have to do much to it at all. I honestly just added the photo and the journaling and the ribbon. I think I had already done that. I think I had already put the sticker there too. So the way the papers work together with this photo, I just thought worked fine. So I didn't add anything else to that either. And last but not least, this is the last one, and I didn't add much either. I added in some of this border strip down here and some darker brown enamel dots. I matted it with one of the 4x6 cards in that wood grain, and I thought that brought up, you could see the brown, the focus of the picture a lot better when it was matted in brown. And that was it. I didn't do anything else to that. So thought that turned out really, really neat, and that will go into that vacation album. We're back to those vacation pictures. So guys, that is it. That is a ton of scrapbooking. Again, if I would have sat down and I should have timed myself, and I didn't, and I'm bummed that I didn't, because it would have been really interesting to see how much time it would take me to get 24 layouts done, just so you have something to look at besides my hands. It would have been interesting to see how long it took me altogether from when I started cutting everything to, doing all the different steps. But I'm pretty sure that there's no way I could have sat down and done from start to finish 24 complete layouts in the amount of time it took me to do this process. Because I didn't have to put a ton of thought into it. The most amount of thought that I had to put into it was the embellishing. And even that isn't hard, because if you limit yourself to the kit that you have in front of you, then one, that helps you pick your pictures, match your kit, like match the words and phrases and stamps and stuff. So it helps guide you with what pictures to pick, as do the colors as well. So anyway, so I am happy to be done. I'm so pumped. I got like this entire collection kit killed, and that was a huge kit. So I'm very excited about that. And the next kit I'm going to work with is the Glitz and Bella Boulevard kit that I put together. But I'm going to maybe take the rest of the day off. I've been scrapbooking a lot today, and which is fine because I don't have anything else going on that I need to be doing. I was able to take some time today to sit down and just get this finished, and I'm kind of a start to finish gal. I don't like to have a lot of things in the process. I like to start something and get it done, and so I'm the same way with scrapbooking, which is why I get so much done in a smaller amount of time. It's also the reason why I'm really bad about using tools and things that take up more time and are more creative based. But I do get in the mood for that every once in a while too. So anyway, I'll quit blabbering. I hope you enjoyed my layouts. I hope you enjoyed the process. I hope you take a chance and try it. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you guys so much, and we'll be back with Kit Love series. We will see you guys later. Bye-bye.